If you're running a real estate team right now, you're probably managing leads in one place, deals in another. Your agents are still texting you updates, and somehow you're still copying and pasting between 5 different tools every single day. And that's why I built Autana specifically to fix that. So let me show you exactly what it looks like. All right, so jumping in here, as you can see, we land on the overview page. And I can't stress enough how much of a demo that this is, and it's just mock data. Essentially, this is our custom built templated system where you're able to sit on a call with us and tell us what you need and what you don't need, and we build it specifically for you. So we don't just have some big, massive software that you need to sit there and learn. It's really just tailored specifically for each business and how you guys want to operate. But as you can see, going through the overview here, you have all the different AI features as well as, notifications and alerts and stuff like that, which we'll get to. But again, essentially this entire thing was built out so that you don't need 15 different softwares and logins and different tools, and everything is just all connected in one place and either fully consolidated. So you can just drop all your other subscriptions. So going page by page here under operations, we have overview, leads, listings, contacts, deals, contracts, inbox, calendar. Moving to AI, we have the AI agent, automations, market intelligence, and then going to marketing, we have content studio, team, analytics, and settings. So let's just start down here by the settings. So you can see basic account information here, as well as different notification preferences. So essentially under integrations, this is one of the biggest things that we help you consolidate all your different tools, meaning you can drop all your different subscriptions, or if you want to keep certain things like, connect to your Zillow account or realtor.com or anything like that, or if you still want to use DocuSign, or if you have an additional CRM or something like that that you want to connect to, we can do that as well. Then you have your basic team members, onboarding. You can just type in your email, send invite, and the entire agent onboarding checklist that's toggled here will get sent to that specific user. And then we do have an enterprise option as well. So if you want to build out something way different, a little bit bigger, or just white label something of your own, we can definitely do that as well. But let's just start back up at the top here. So overview, you can see you're greeted with a message and it tells you exactly what needs to be done every single day. You have different alerts here, like 3 leads need contact, one showing today at 2 p.m. and 2 follow-ups ready to send. And then you have an action right below that as well, stating that there's 3 leads that have not been contacted in over 48 hours. They list the names and then view leads. And then on this page, this is like what the broker or team view would look like, whereas this would be what like your agent's view would look like as well. So just staying on the broker view again, we have all your different active leads, listings, deals and pipeline, active automations, and then we have all the different system intelligence, where your leads are coming in from, the automation activity, agent performance, upcoming events, team performance this week. So it shows all the different response time, the leads, the showings, deals, etc. And then you have pipeline health as well. And then what your agent's view would look like, you have that same message as well. Again, this message, of course, is specific to each user in their database. They have all the different tasks for today, everything that they need to do, your speed of lead time, upcoming events, my leads, my deals, and upcoming showings. Moving now to leads, you can see we have all the different leads here where you have the lead details when you click on them, lead summary, the score, status, assigned agent, created date, last activity. You have all the different contact information, their email, their phone number, generate contract, which we'll get to in a minute, lead details, assigned contact, tags, status, notes, and then the timeline itself of that individual lead. And then again, you have your just very basic search bar here, as well as all the different status and the filters as well. Again, all of this information and data would be flowing from your accounts directly. So connected to realtor.com, your email, and any sort of contacts or spreadsheets. You can import contacts, which we'll get to later. But again, everything tied and connected to all your different tools and softwares that you're currently using or wherever those leads come from in the first place. And then here you have all your different listings where you can pull up the listing details or view full details as well, where you can view all the different photos and what's going on with that specific property. And then again, your basic search tab and filters and whatnot. Moving on to contacts, these are just all the people that you have within your own database, and you can import contacts or create your own. Same thing when you click on one, you have the contact details that pops up. You have all the different contact information, quick actions. You can send an email generated with AI, do anything like that. Or you can call contact, view the messages. You can create a lead based off that contact, create a deal, add note, and then you can see all the different linked properties, linked leads, notes, activity timeline. And then under deals here, you have this very cool animation where depending on when a lead comes in, they all populate under here and whatever to that specific property. And that's all reflected underneath the pipeline value. You have active deals, closed deals, which everything updates in real time. So moving down to the contracts tab here, this one's really cool. So essentially you can upload all the different contracts that you and your company utilize, and you can preview them and use as a template. And then you can see all the different recent generated contracts here. But essentially, let's say you're under leads and you want to generate a contract for Sarah Mitchell here. You click generate contract, depending on whatever is in your database, purchase agreement, counteroffer agreement, buyer representation agreement, whatever you want to do. Let's just say purchase agreement, click generate preview. It'll go through, parse all that information, and then within seconds, you have your purchase agreement fully filled out for that specific lead where you can save to contracts, download PDF, or edit fields. Again, this is all subject to your own database, and AI is just handling the parsing and the automation side of things. It's not going to mess with any sort of literature within any of the documents that you uploaded. It's just simply parsing and automating that process so that you don't have to do it manually and you don't have to go to another software and do it as well. And then under inbox here, you can see all the different information and all the statistics up top where you can see sent today, replies, open conversations, follow-up dues, and all of this is reflecting your email once you connect it here. So you can send an email from here, you can receive emails. We can also do something where if leads come in from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, etc., all that information as well gets populated here. And once you connect your accounts, you can send messages out and then you can also generate follow-ups. And then you can do all of that completely automated within this application instead of going to each individual application or software and typing out the message manually. So you can create a lead, schedule follow-up, archive conversation, or you can just delete it. That's pretty much it for that. Moving down to calendar, this is where you would connect your Google Calendar or Outlook calendar. Anything that gets scheduled or added to any one of your Google calendars or anything like that, whatever your team uses, will be reflected here. Very basic. Moving on to AI agent here, this one's really cool. So we build you out a completely custom AI agent specific to your business and location, and it runs 24/7. So you can see live agent activity, everything that it's doing, suggested next actions, and you have all the different, alert signals here. You can accept or dismiss. You have ready to send, so the different emails or SMS. You can either send them now from here or edit that specific message. And there's a lot of other things as well where you can see like time saved and how many times the automations have fired. And then down here, it just essentially goes over what your AI agent handles. So everything from lead capturing and routing, speed to lead, smart follow-up sequences, contract generation, content scheduling, and broker reporting. Again, there's a million other things that we can implement. It's really just all depending on, how you want to run your business. Same thing with automations too. We have a million different automations that we could run and turn on, like lead follow-up, reply processing, new lead welcome. And all this is utilizing AI and automation. So let's just say reply processing automatically updates leads and conversations when a contract replies. So the trigger here would be email reply received, and then the actions would be update lead status, and it would do all of that simultaneously. And then it just tracks how many times it's been running. And then again, it tracks everything up top as well. There's a million other things as well, like send SMS reminder 2 hours before scheduled showing. And again, these are all just subject to whatever would make your life easier. This one's really cool too. Under AI, we have market intelligence where you have your 30-year fixed rate. This is always fluctuating. The medium home price in Florida, which is where I'm currently located, active listings, average days on the market, and then you have your market news feed. So you have all these different articles that get published and you can see, what's actually going on within your market. And that's just good to know and good to be up to date with things. Active listings by price range, and then you have median price trend last 6 months, and then you have your AI market summary as well. So that one's pretty cool. Moving down to Content Studio, you have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. You can connect to all of these. And then you can head over here, drag and drop a file, whatever you want to publish. You can write your caption and then just select whatever you want to post it to. You can select the date, select the time, and schedule that post. So instead of having to navigate to each and every single social media platform, you can do everything within this application. And then moving down to team here, very basic. You just see your entire team, everything, the role, assigned leads, deals, response rate, and status. And then moving down a page, you can see analytics and performance, where you just see all your different leads and conversions, contacts, listings, pipeline, leads by source, deal pipeline breakdown, automation, health, and agent performance as well. Again, all this can be changed to whatever you would like and however you would like it set up. We don't just build you like a massive software and give it to you and expect you to adapt to it. Essentially, however you want to operate and whatever would help you and your agent succeed when it comes to actually showing homes and closing deals. That's what we build the system around, not just a one size fits all platform, because that's just realistically not a thing. So again, all this stuff can be tailored specifically to you and your business. If you have any sort of ideas, if you want to implement a new tool or anything like that, again, that's exactly what we do. If you don't see anything on here, or if you want to take away something, we're more than happy to talk back and forth with you. Again, it's just whatever's going to make your life easier. All right, so as you can see, this was essentially built out for real estate teams who are tired of duct taping several tools together. If that sounds like something that you and your team could utilize or you're interested in, there's a link below to book a call or to watch more. No pressure at all. Just come see what it would look like to be built for your specific setup.